G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, Marty Grows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. G'day everyone, welcome back to my Korpi challenge. It's now April and just about 6 AM in the morning, just having a quick bit of breakfast. Grabbed this gazebo the other day with a barbie and pulled out these chairs and table from the camper. Really starting to make this a permanent camp, which is good but bad because I want to buy a block of land really soon to put my house on. We got a brand new outhouse too. Don't know where our puppy's got to. He's wandered around a fair bit the last few days. He's not coming. Or he's a really long way away. He might show up. So yes, I have done some landscaping. Got rid of, at least in the immediate areas, all of the... there's a crash up there. Might have to go check that out. I heard a bit of a bang last night, but couldn't see anything when I had a look around. Here's our puppy now. Who's our good boy? Not you, that's for sure. I stepped in your poo this morning. Okay. So I did the landscaping at the very end of the last episode, just as a bit of an add-on, since I think I said through the video I'd show it. It was a fairly big time lapse to get everything done that I wanted to, but I was also going fairly slow to make sure I didn't make too many mistakes. I think we can send this guy up to the sawmill. And, well, the log grab's always helpful for log work, hey? So he can go to the sawmill too. I've changed the economy mode back to normal. I've done 2 episodes pretty much of logging plus selling stuff and haven't really made any progress. Don't know why the worker won't lift that up, he's a bit silly. So put it back to normal. What else has changed? Put some pretty flowers in around the rocks, because with all of the oats and sorghum and everything being removed, I felt it needed a bit of brightening up. Haven't got rid of all of it, deep into the forest it's still there, but it looks way better than it did. It was sort of getting annoying. I haven't removed it from the field up ahead of us, basically. It looks like someone come down there, lost control, and has ended up in the rocks. I'm sure that emergency vehicle will get it cleared up eventually. So I haven't removed them from the field that I really hope I can purchase, well, halfway through this episode. I don't want to just put grass down, because I will try and mow some of it and collect it up. I might look at getting a small silage pit, although that comes with all of its own problems. I think I can get a buck rake attachment for this that'll get the silage out of the pit once it's ready though. So yes, hopefully this block of land here I can get, well, relatively soon. Be able to expand this field here, put another couple in over there, and start to look like a real farmer rather than a poor down on his luck logger dude. These fields are going good. It's 7 of 8 growth stages for the canola, and the oat and sorghum are both at 4 of 4 at their forage state, so we'll be able to get them harvested next month. The greenhouses are chugging away over there. I'll need to have a look at their water later on this episode. The sawmills are still going crazy, producing pallets of planks. They, well, are pretty much double their value now since the economy mode has changed. And we've got a little outhouse there chugging away making manure. It's fairly slow, so I either need to find something else, put an animal in that will make manure, or maybe just add a second one. But until we have straw, there's no point. We'll drop this tractor off here, and I suppose we'll start cutting down some trees and dragging them to the sawmill. It will be interesting to see the change in the price between hard and normal economy modes. Get them down very well. Okay, what we might do is jump in here, go get the log or stump grinder, then push them up a bit closer together. I think I left the stump grinder over here somewhere. And get our first load taken to the sawmill. I think it looks a lot better without the random crop patches. And if I'm gonna, what do you call it? Be fair, mean, greedy. It also helps with the precision farming score, because none of them were fertilised or rolled or limed. They're actually red, which is negative. So our precision farming score would have got a very small boost just from removing them. Won't be anything groundbreaking, and the change from hard to normal economy will make a far bigger difference on that score than just tidying up the fields so they look a bit more normal. I like the look of them, and it feels better playing now, so I'm more likely to continue and not whinge all the time. Okay, B for broom. Stump, then I'll do that one, then spin around. Or I'll just push it a bit with the tractor wheel. I think I can get away with just cutting them in half. Get them cut, get them dragged off to the sawmill, and see how our money goes. Tried at 7 metres for the main part, since most of the value is just in the main part of the wood. So I've mentioned 6 metre as being a sweet spot for selling. It seems at 6 metres you get the best dollars per metre value out of most of the different types of timber. That isn't to say that 7 metres sells for less. You do get, as an example, $600 for 6 metres. You might get $620 for 7 metres. So it's worth more just proportionately, it's not as much. And then you get into the really thin timber. Yeah, wrong button. You get into the thin timber at the end of the logs, and they're worth less again, just because there's just reached not enough, or not as much timber in them. It'd be good to get these trees cleared out and be ready to actually expand this field. I think I'm just going to expand it, run it down just about where the current tree line is, and then take it down to the river and across. So between this and I think next month, hopefully we'll get enough logs cleared out that I'll be able to do that once I've harvested the field. So I'm going to drag these over to the sawmill. I will see you over there. So yes, timber's 1700. Not sure what it fluctuates to. Between 17 and 18 isn't too bad. It's not really enough to be worried about at this stage. One of my sawmills is paying more. It's a shame I don't get money if I drop it into my own sawmill, but it just goes straight in as a wood product. Okay, 2,000. Alright, I think we need to get one of them to spruce. Those trees, pine, spruce trees, and see how they go. Why is there a bucket there? That's a bit random.
In the depths of silence, where echoes remain, you were the sunrise, and I was the rain. A collision of souls, opposing in flight. I was the darkness, you yearned for the light. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. Now you're gone. Why did you cut me up, ring me out, and leave me high and dry? You were the laughter that kept me alive. You were hello, and I was goodbye. An ember that flickered, that faded away. You were the summer, and I was that same old shit in me. Now you're gone, and I'm losing my mind, losing my mind, I'm losing my mind. Why did you cut me up, bring me out, and leave me high and dry? Now you're gone.
Okay, off to the sawmill. Until I make another $20,000, all that's really left to do is drag logs around. So we'll watch this one, jump in first person view, just for something different. See the cool tractor. Wow, it's a little bit unnerving coming down in first person view. Does seem very quick. Come out of the way so you can see where we're going. All the nice pretty scenery that we've updated. There are still a few patches like there that I've just put grass over. If they start to grow again, which I don't think they will, we'll go and landscape them a bit better. They seem to be following pretty good. Okay. When we were young, 30-ish years ago, we used to get rides on the tractor, but we'd have to sit on the mudguards and just hang on to the canopy posts. Yeah, FS22 and WorkSafe would probably have a fit nowadays. Would definitely have a fit nowadays. But hey, we were young, it was fun. Alright, jump out of this view. These sold, a few 6 metre lengths and then just one or two longer bits. I'm going to guess at, I don't know, 4,500. 5,000 linked. Okay, well it's a shame that's, I think, just about the last of that type of tree. Because, oops, I just kicked the bucket. Sorry. That's the last of that type of tree. The others don't seem to sell as good, but there are plenty of them. And since all we're going to be doing is cutting them down and dragging them back to the sawmill until I make enough money for a block of land, I am going to jump into a time lapse and just time lapse a couple of loads. I was considering a jump cut, but well, I don't know what else we're going to do this video, so I dare say we'll find out come edit time. I'll see you all shortly.
California.
Welcome back. So, if everything went good in the editing, that was a bit of a time lapse and then an awesome montage of dragging load after load after load of logs over to the sawmill. I'm not quite sure if doing 2 or 3 at a time was faster, but it was nicer seeing the money come in, so I'm going to say 3 at a time was good. It's just a bit slower dragging them over here. Either way, still massively faster than me trying to load the trailer. So why am I driving this tractor down here when the John Deere's sitting... Oh, sweet, you can see it in the distance. When the John Deere's sitting over at the sawmill, I will draw your attention to my money figure. Made roughly $20,000 in that time-lapse / montage, which means I can afford a new plot of land. However, that comes with its own issues. I want to mow the grass, pick it up for my sheepies, and also see if I can find a cheap silage pit and buy the land, just in case I don't have enough for the mower. I'd hate to get the mower, then have to do more logs to buy the land. Alright, so that was 3 of those scraggly trees. It should be worth about $3,000. 3,300 bonus. John Deere's done good, but it's looking dirty and worn out. It's also going through fuel like a champion. So we'll get him sent back to the sawmill, my sawmill that is, and jump out on the way past the store and see if I can find a mower. And before that, I want my land. So plot 24, 69,300. So we'll see how we go. Let's buy this. That's pretty exciting, getting the second block of land. Now for mowers. Yes, the John Deere Batwing. 75 horsepower, so it's right on the limit of the tractors at 6 meters, but it's also $15,000. So it's my second option. The first one's going to be the John Deere 300 twin knife. It's $3,500, but it actually does a swath. So let's see what colours I can make it. Oh, that's pretty, but it's $100. It's a John Deere, so I sort of will stick to the green, but it's going to be Zeta Major green. Okay, it only changes the mowy bits anyway. It doesn't have a horsepower rating, so I'm hoping this will be good enough to tow it. And we connect onto it on the other side. So the aim is get this started on a simple CoursePlay course, and then grab a couple more trees because we're... Seems pretty cool. Grab a couple more trees because we are broke while it mows. Get this guy going back to the field. I assume that'll pick up the right auto drive course there. How about that one? That one's pretty big, and I'll need a load of logs or 2 to get it. I think we have a winner. The Lizard Old Bunker Silo. Excellent. Okay. start the engine. Go faster. Now, I'll probably try and do this in a couple of chunks so as not to totally confuse CoursePlay. Plus, I'm not quite sure how much actual space I'll use. Lower B for broom, and it seems to be working alright. This is all going to get ploughed up, so I'll try and get a little bit of grass off it to start with. Yeah, I'll see if we can do a nice L shape. Don't get too close to that big lump. Might come back and get a little bit more on the edges if I need it, until I get the silo down though. I won't know how much it's going to take to fill it. Look at all these nice money sticks. It should be far enough that it won't crash into them. Got no idea how this will actually yield either. You might find it takes the whole field just to fill up the forage wagon. Okay. So, not going for anything fancy, just up and down course. It's our field. I can pull it off there. Looks like it's reasonably successful. So it would have started up there. We'll kick it off on the nearest waypoint. See how it goes. Might miss just a fraction, but I'm not too worried. Okay, that looks pretty good. We'll jump across into the John Deere and just grab another log or two while this chops up some grass for me. It's going to drive through my field. Oh, lucky. That would have been a bit annoying if it drove tracks right through the field. Okay, let's go check out the John Deere. Okay, got that wood sold, so let's get him back to the farm and get another load. We'll hop over and see how the seeder's going. Looks like it's doing pretty good. It's a shame I don't have that third tractor. Okay. if it's going to turn that much every time, I think we might have to take it over. But I still need over $1,000 for the silage pit I want. So we'll just let it chug away while I grab those logs over the river and go sell them. Hopefully once I sell them I'll have enough for the silage pit, and we can get the John Deere towing the forage wagon around. Still think I'll put it down the bottom of the other field, but I'm not 100% sold on it just yet. I have all this land now. Maybe slip it in beside these trees or something. He's having a lot of trouble. Don't know why it's swinging so wide when up there it will only turn on the field, but down here it goes way outside it. But it's okay. That's near enough. John Deere's just about back, so I'll hop over to him and just let this one try and sort itself out. So let's see on the mini-map. Or is it the maxi map, since it's really big? So farmland extends down past that field a little bit. And although I could extend the field, it's only going to be by a couple of rows. That point is well outside of the boundary, but we'll hit visit to jump to it. Okay, because of the terrain, I think there isn't too bad. That's right on my boundary. If we come this way more, it will build it up at the front. This way it'll squash it at the back. It says it's 5.7, so that's good. Leaves me a couple of $1,000. Can drive through, drop the grass. Might just try and level that. Soften that slightly, or we're gonna bump around and just crash. Okay, let's get this loading wagon onto the John Deere, get some grass picked up. The grain mill sort of blends into the background. The silage pit just stands out like a sore thumb. Is he really blocked this time? I think I've just about finished that anyway. So we'll use our herbicide as a nice backrest again. Now where's our loading wagon? So okay, so the Zeta's stuck, but it's also at the end of its course. So I'll hook this up, hop over to the Zeta, and see if we can put another course in quick. It did good. Start recording and see where we end up here. try and make it so it only has to go up and down. The mower just grinds up the wheat or oats or whatever they are there. Just do a loop. So I'll come around here. Try and leave enough space that it won't crash into the trees. And just join back up. Although it's a bit of a waste, instead of going around the parts that I've cut, I'll make the course go over it so that it will have more of a straight run. Otherwise it's just going to be going back and forth and bouncing around insanely. Okay, join these up roughly. Save. Now, cool. Won't start it, I'll jump into it and drive it over to the first point. I think I'm going to ignore that first bit, even though it will cost a little bit of grass. All it does is go down and come back. So we'll start from the nearest waypoint and get it kicked off. Ah, that's right. This tractor's got a really low hitch on it. Yeah, us are not going to be able to tow this wagon on this tractor.
We went head first into the fire, watched the flames rise higher, love. We were burning so damn bright, just like a shooting star turns into dust. All the fighting, all the crying, reality caught up with us. We went head first into the fire until we crashed and burned. No, I wasn't the one, but I gave it all I've got. When all is said
maybe in another life we could have worked it out, but we got too close to the sun. When all is said and done, when all is said and done, when all is said and done, when all is said and done.
Yo, welcome back. Wow, this picking up grass is pretty slow. I was hoping I'd be able to get to plough up this field today, but it's way too late. It's not going to happen this month. It will be an exciting intro to the episode next month though. I also looked at the silage additive, but it's a little bit much. I think it was 3,200, and although I could just afford it, I'm skipping it. Simple. I'll just grab these bits of grass, go drop this off into our silage pit. But I think that's going to be everything for this episode. It hasn't been very exciting, and I don't really want to just show another hour of me picking up grass and driving it over here. I'm going to finish the rest of the fields. I'll just do it off camera, because even as a time lapse it's going to be boring as. So, done a heap of loads of wood that I think would have ended up as a pretty epic montage, and bought our field, which I'm super excited about because yay, new field. And then cut grass. So not quite as exciting as watching grass grow, but it's pretty well up there with it. So I think that's going to do it. Shame I can't see that grass field. I have to find a nice thumbnail now. See what we can do. Anyway, enough of me rambling on. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Next episode's going to see those fields ploughed up and some more crops planted. And I think we can also harvest our oat sorghum fields. The canola has 2 months to go still. Only other thing I'm going to do quick is just drop off a little bit more feed for the box. They're down to maybe 300 litres. Their feed only holds 500 or 600 from memory though, so it's unlikely they'll starve if I get sidetracked and totally forget about that. Thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Welcome back everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box. Bonus content? Are you kidding? Oh, what a bargain. Just bouncing our tractor across this silage pit trying to get it all levelled out. Ooh, it jumped to 13% that pass. I think there was 6 loads of grass, or 5 and a bit. I lost count. It got a bit mind-numbing in the end. I would just bounce across here a few times. until we get it all up to 100% and we'll be set. Anyway, I thought that was interesting watching the tractor bounce across it. Catch you later.